Oh, hello everyone. This is me, Dusty Circuit here, and welcome to another Kerbal Space Program video. And today I'm picking up on this mission where I think we went to the Silan planetary system. Well, the planet Silan and its moons. Which is a new, well, the mod itself isn't new, but it's been out for a few years, but it's been recently redone to add such things as volumetric clouds and other visual elements to the mod. And what I did in the last episode is I sent this plane out from Kerbin to rendezvous with my ship that I used on my previous mission to the inner Kakablo system, and I used that as just a tug to get this thing out here. And I undocked and then landed on this moon. I do want to explore more of the system. But at the same time, I really want to finish up, I really kind of want to finish up the inner Kakablo system so that I can actually end off the series and then get started, so I can then get started with, kind of as of lately in KSP, there's been so many new, planet mods and stuff coming out, and, I've done pretty much all of, the classic ones. I've covered OPM, or Outer Planets mod, Minor Planets expansion, I even threw in Quack Pack as well, and I think, even though I'm at the end of my series, I decided to throw this planet mod in, and I also doing the Kakablo system, which I'm almost finished with, and largely because I've been at the point in this Let's Play where I've had my entire tech tree unlocked for probably the past 50-60 episodes at this point. And my series is this series is over 100 episodes long. I think it'd be appropriate to end it off pretty soon. And then get started on a playthrough of another playthrough of, at least I think it's going to be Kerbal Star Systems 2 with, maybe a couple of other interstellar packs thrown in as well. But, as for what we're doing today, we've landed on, the moon, Lowell. I think there's this other moon I'd like to maybe land on. I think it's this one. Because it looks kind of interesting. I think we'll take off from Lowell. We'll land on Gus, I think that moon was called, and then we'll go home. And off camera, I actually have refueled my plane. And another reason I'm wanting to come home from this mission early is I haven't really realized that this power reactor that I used in my plane, it's not actually possible to turn off. It just continuously runs until it runs out of fuel. And I realized later when I was recording my previous video that When I landed on Takto to refuel this plane. I landed in a spot with very low ore concentration, and so I had to time warp for, I think it was like 40 years or something, and that used up almost all the fuel in the reactor. And if that thing runs out, I'm not going to have enough power to run the mining drills and the convertotron to refuel the plane. So I think we'll take off, we'll land on one more moon, I think we'll go home. Okay, now it's just a matter of getting the rest of the way into orbit. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting that bug. Okay, let's head for Gus. Okay, there is the There's Gus coming up. Okay, I want to restart my game to see if it'll clear that bug with the maneuver node maker. So be right back. Okay, on the previous clip I recorded, I encountered a problem where if I create a maneuver node and then actually add delta V to it, this bar would render as a big green triangle, and it was just kind of driving me nuts. Well, that's gonna be in the videos I make. So First, I tried restarting the game. That didn't fix it. And then I just tried updating random mods. And then some combination of mods I updated fixed that. I don't know what, but what I updated fixed it. So yay! Can continue my video now. The atmosphere on this moon is probably way too thin to actually fly a plane here, so I think we're gonna have to land this tail first. And it seems to have similar gravity to the moon. Kind of just to get myself out of the way of the mothership. They might be interesting to land like in those canyons, or Maybe those areas. Nice, I can stop spinning. Flip onto the wheels, please. Oh, and where it says you're landing here, I think we can notice there's even like little meteors like that are kind of coming down every now and again, which is pretty cool. I was just gonna see if I could get one of them in one of the meteors in a screenshot. And this we'll see if I landed somewhere where it's possible to mine and refuel. Looks like a very, very low ore rate here, unfortunately. Well, I guess I'll just call it here. So I don't wanna, we don't have a ton of fuel left in that reactor in order to keep powering our miner, unfortunately. I guess we'll see if we can't take off from here. It actually looks like the jet engines actually are somehow still viable. I mean, they are propelling us forward. Okay. Well, I said I would be returning home after that landing. But I have a bit of a bold idea. I'd like maybe thinking of maybe visiting Ervo again because it's had an update since I last been to it. And I'm gonna do a point-to-point flight directly to it. Oh, wait, I'm gonna do a close flyby of Silan first. Maybe just to show what the clouds look like. Hey, here we come for close up with the planet. That's pretty cool. Its atmosphere starts at 277 meters. And we're still about 200 meters above that. I guess let's recircularize our orbit and then actually leave the system. Okay, Ervo's still set as target. Goodbye, Silan. Guess we'll revisit you again someday. And this is going to be possible with our fuel that we have left. Okay, it's still going to take about 13 years to get there. But I'm actually opting to go a little slower because I need to conserve my fuel. Or some actually still going for just a direct burn towards the planet because they're still so far away that has such little gravitational influence. And looks like we're finally about to get up close to the planet. And what's different about Ervo now is it has atmospheric scattering now, where I think when I visited in my last mission it did not. You know, we seem to be going retrograde, which is not really ideal. I think I want to correct that. Oh, that's weird. Okay, it's time for us to land. And I've actually done a landing off camera, and it seems like the rendering bug of the oceans corrects itself when we get closer. So I guess I'm just gonna pretend like that's not a thing. And just like on the other place we went to, we're gonna land back first. Because the atmosphere is like way too thin for us to actually land like a plane. I'll use the air brakes to help us slow down. Oh, I might have to retract landing gear because I keep sliding down the hill. Oh, and actually because Ervo is really cold, these aren't water lakes, these are liquid oxygen lakes actually. Which is quite interesting. And as you can see in the distance, there's even like icebergs out there. We were added by parallax. Definitely a video thumbnail worthy shot right here. Especially with Ervo's moon in the background in the sky. Okay, let's try surface refueling again. Although it looks like our reactor's finally run out of power, unfortunately, or out of fuel. So that's where it's gonna have to go. Wait, I guess we can't refuel. But should have enough fuel to complete my mission at least. And while the in-game music's really loud for some reason. Maybe turn it down. That's better. Okay, I guess we'll take off with assistance from, like our rocket engines, and then actually get into orbit with jet engines. Darn it. Did it again. I cannot take off. See if we can get off under jet power. Yes, we can't. The atmosphere is too thin. And now just to get a rendezvous with the mothership, and then we fly home. Hey, I guess let's go home now. Okay, now we're on our journey back to Kerbin. Yeah, we may be going past Kerbin, but we're still gonna capture. Yeah, I was just gonna check what direction we're going, and we are going retrograde, so we're gonna have to reverse course once we get to periapsis. We're actually still doing pretty good with our fuel, considering all what we did in this mission. Okay, that's weird. Okay. Like my game's still broken. There now Kerbin looks correct. I guess only at certain altitudes it messes, textures mess up. Okay. As for how I'm gonna return my Kerbals, I guess I'll use, well, I could land the plane, but I also should have parachutes on this whole section. I think what I'll do, I think I might just do a few trips with maybe a trip or two with the plane, or maybe maybe I could even send a new plane up to rendezvous with this. But I guess I'm only gonna show, I guess I'll show the plane landing and I guess this the capsule and this rest of this thing crashing into Kerbin at to end off this video. Looks like we have just enough crew space to get everyone that's actually not in the capsule that's capable of parachuting down. And these guys are gonna parachute down to Kerbin, and these guys will land in the plane. Well, this plane actually glides really well. I haven't even had to use any throttle this whole flight. Well, that was a pretty soft landing too. Recover vessel. Okay, now it's time for our Kerbals in here to return. This thing will just go with that. And we will separate. Deploy parachutes. Pretty loudly apparently. And we'll just drift to the surface. Oh, it just occurred to me, I don't know if this thing can hold up to the heat. It's not a heat shield. I guess that thing's breaking apart. Can't even see out the windows, it's so bright. And I am lagging. Wow. I don't know, maybe that thing's exploding, or I don't. Well, if it were blowing up, I'd see a bunch of other stuff coming up apart, but I'm not seeing that. It looks like we're actually gonna make it through this just fine. Yes, I guess it was a pretty low, a re-entry from fairly low orbit, so it's not like at least most parts can survive it. Well, at least the lag is over. And I guess that thing is going to go crash somewhere else while we land safely. Okay, time warping, physics warping with parachutes can be a bit risky. But if you have a smaller vessel, it should be fine. Oh, that's loud. Rather unfortunately didn't get to see the other part of the ship crash into Curvin, but oh well. And here we have splashdown. And recover vessel. Well, that mission was a success. And I guess my next videos are going to be the last of the two inner Cacablo planets, and then I even have a really special finale mission in mind to end off my series. So, if you liked what you saw, remember this has been me, Dusty Circuit, here with another Kerbal Space Program video. And if you liked what you saw, remember leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you want to see my next videos, just hit the bell for notifications. Peace out. Bye.